Greetings, I am Dominic Leonard. Today I'm going to compare the poems of Gwendolyn Brooks to the television series Everybody Hates Chris and the film To Kill a Mockingbird. To start things off, I will give and explain my literary thread. Gwendolyn Brooks uses alienation as a way to portray the effects of racism. This simply means that isolation is Brooks's way of expressing the treacheries of racial prejudice. It's similar to the movie The Matrix, in which Neo, the chosen one, symbolizes Jesus Christ in a way. Neo is used to display the story of Jesus, and seclusion is Brooks's way of explaining the consequences of racism. Let me get started on my first piece of artwork, Everybody Hates Chris. I personally had always enjoyed the show, which is how I came across it for my research paper. It is a television comedy show created by Chris Rock, the famous actor and comedian, and Ali Leroy. It embarks upon the childhood of Chris Rock and his experiences with racism and bullies. Rock and Brooks were both threatened with racism throughout childhood, and they both show these experiences in their artwork. During the show, Chris undergoes constant torture, as nothing in his life appears to go his way. He is also continually bullied by a racist student in his class, Joey Caruso. Brooks underwent such incidents as she too was unpopular in school because of her skin color. In Brooks's poem, A Song in the Front Yard, the young girl is segregated from the white community, which is the backyard, and is faced with the realization that her and the rest of her black community, the front yard, will be isolated from the backyard. To Kill a Mockingbird is not a comedy like Everybody Hates Chris. Rather, it is a serious drama. I originally had never heard of the movie, but my mother directed me to it, and I felt that it relates well to the life of Brooks and her poems. The director of the movie is Robert Mulligan. Tom Robinson is the unfortunate man in the film who is wrongly accused of rape and has trouble proving his innocence because he is an African American. Brooks did not undergo such torture and maltreatment as that of Tom, but she did face the obstacle of racism, as did Chris, but not on the level that Robinson did. Luckily for Tom, a well-educated white lawyer defends him against the racist judge and jury. The characters of Brooks's poem, We Real Cool, appear to have similar emotions as those of Mr. Robinson. They all feel ostracized by the white community, which is why they ditch school, and suffer through the thought of being alone and abandoned. In essence, many of Brooks's poems and characters experience similar hardships because of racism and alienation, as do Chris and Tom in the TV series and film Everybody Hates Chris and To Kill a Mockingbird. Thank you, everyone.